Hi everyone and happy Wednesday. I just wanted to pop on and answer some more questions. So I'm a functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, but I am also an autoimmune certified coach. So AIP stands for autoimmune protocol, and I wanted to just pop on and explain what the heck that means and what every single autoimmune condition, regardless of whether it's in your skin, your thyroid, your colon, your gut, whatever, what do they have in common? So, hi, welcome. Thanks for watching and spending some time with me today. Make sure to comment below if you are watching this. I'd love to interact with you, and please let me know if you have any questions. If you are watching on the replay, just comment replay. So what is AIP? I just said it's autoimmune protocol. So what is that? That is a specific diet targeted to assist those who struggle with an autoimmune condition in healing, managing, and sometimes even reversing their autoimmune disease through nutrition, which is pretty awesome. Now, I don't say cure because autoimmune diseases cannot be cured. Once your body knows how to attack itself, which is what an autoimmune disease is, it's a malfunctioning of the immune system. And so cells begin attacking your own tissue, and there's this whole really cool science behind it, really interesting terminology, things like molecular mimicry, but we're not going to get quite into that today. We're just going to keep it pretty simple. Basically, autoimmune disease is when your body begins attacking itself and your immune system is kind of out of whack, okay? It's ramped up so much to the point where it starts targeting your own tissues. Now, your genetic predisposition and medical history and all these different things and lifestyle factors come into play when you talk about where in your body it targets. So like I said, your thyroid or your skin or your colon, you're talking about ulcerative colitis or Crohn's or psoriasis. Those are autoimmune diseases. So what is the common denominator between every single autoimmune disease? Leaky gut. It has been shown time and time again in all of the studies that in order to develop an autoimmune disease, a precursor to autoimmunity is leaky gut. That means that there is damage and inflammation going on in your gut. Now, what causes damage and inflammation? Well, a lot of things, and chronic antibiotic use or NSAID use, high levels of mental or emotional or physical stress, and of course, things like food sensitivities. Foods are one of the biggest culprits. So foods can cause inflammation and damage every single time you eat them. Now that could be because the food itself is inflammatory. It could be because it's a processed food, and so that processing makes it inflammatory. It could be because it has been genetically modified, sprayed with pesticides, and maybe you're reacting to all those chemicals and toxins. It could be so many different reasons. But the exciting part is that now that we know that leaky gut is a contributing factor to every single autoimmune disease, the concept of managing and reversing symptoms through the autoimmune protocol diet is really awesome. It's really attractive because food can heal your gut or it can damage your gut, right? So we want to do the food that heals your gut. And so the autoimmune protocol has now been scientifically studied. There's a study behind it now that shows its effectiveness, and it's just super incredibly awesome. I've personally worked with clients that have autoimmune diseases and seen it work in literally a few days to a few weeks, where the symptoms have been managed and the client just feels amazing. And this is in situations where they haven't felt good for years, and there's a lot of pain associated with autoimmune diseases. So the AIP diet, to keep it really simple, it eliminates anything at all that has been scientifically shown to cause inflammation. Now, it's very restrictive, including things like spices that typically would be considered healthy for most of us. But and it does also include some vegetables that, again, would be considered healthy for most of us. But autoimmune disease clients are very sensitive, and so this is a highly restrictive diet. The other part of it, though, you want to make sure you're not just eliminating things that are highly inflammatory or that have the ability to negatively impact your immune system and your gut, but you also, on the other hand, want to bring in lots and lots of nutrient-dense, nourishing foods. So if it's done properly, there's no restriction, and you're actually going to be experimenting with a lot of new foods, and so you can view it more as an adventure and experience a lot of really, really yummy, nourishing foods that are going to provide your body with lots of vitamins and nutrients and minerals to heal the gut, calm the inflammation, and manage those symptoms. Now, eventually, you can work your way through where you've eliminated all these different foods that cause problems. You feel amazing. You get to a place where you just feel great. And then you can start bringing some of these foods back in to see what your long-term maintenance lifestyle is. And the goal, honestly, is to bring as many of them in as possible so that you can have as flexible a life as possible within the confines of still feeling amazing. We definitely want to find that balance where you can bring as much of the foods back in, but also maintain that optimal health, that energy, no pain, and that sort of thing. So that, in a nutshell, is what AIP is. It eliminates all the bad stuff. It brings a ton of good stuff in, and that is a little summary of what is common between every single autoimmune disease. So I hope that that is interesting and encouraging to you. Tag someone below that has an autoimmune disease. Let me know if you have tried the AIP diet and seen awesome benefits from it. I would love to hear from you, and have a great week.